John Lusk here of Lusk Archery Adventures, series testing, successful hunting. I use a lot of different broadheads, as you know if you follow my channel, and I bring as many of them as I can into the field and shoot as many different animals with as many different broadheads as I can because I like to see how they perform in the field. So I have a challenge of bringing all these broadheads of different sizes and shapes on hunts with me, and I do all kinds of different hunts. I mean, I have local hunts that are 15 minutes from my house. I have destination hunts where I'm flying to other nations and have limited space where I can carry things. I go on backcountry hunts where everything that I'm living on for a week is in my backpack and my space is really limited with that. So I've often wondered, like, what's the best way to carry all these different broadheads? What's a good secure option where the broadheads are not going to be rubbing against each other, they're not going to be any kind of rattling, the edges are not going to get dulled by pressing on something, and yet it's going to be lightweight and compact. A lot of different manufacturers have little cases that come with the broadheads that you buy, and a lot of these are actually decent cases that can be used. Some broadhead companies sell their own cases on top of that are really nice, rugged, compact ones. I like some of these a lot. There's some aftermarket cases out there. I know SEVR makes one that I've used before, and there's many others out there on the market. But I'll tell you my favorite, okay? I've gone through a lot of these different things, but my favorite for all the different types of hunting that I do is to use this free option, okay? It's just a pill container, and they come in different sizes based on how many broadheads I want to take or what size broadheads I want to take. So here I've got a bunch of different broadheads and field points all packed in here with cotton balls. And I mean, there's just no sound. It's super secure. I can see on the sides where the broadheads are, so I know what's in there. And man, it's super lightweight, super compact, super secure, and super low price. So let me show you how I pack it in here, or how I unpack it, so you can see how it can be used. Okay, so here's a good look at what I would take into the field. And again, this is just one of the sizes. Sometimes I use the shorter, fat ones or the longer, thinner ones based on what I'm trying to take. And man, I pack in a lot of cotton balls. And you can use those on backcountry hunts too to start fires. It's a good way to get a fire going. But I'll just put all kinds of different stuff in here. I've got this TRIFECTA fixed in here. Got some O-rings for the SEVR. I've got this tooth of the arrow 1 inch in there. Let's see. Then I've got this big old TRIFECTA fixed 1.5" cut broadhead. And then I've got a TRIFECTA mechanical right there. Then I got a bigger cut tooth of the arrow, one of their XLs. And then I've got a SEVR right there. Got a field point so I can practice. I've got a really wide cut crimson Talon crock, and then I put a bunch of cotton at the bottom. So that's what I do. I just like pack the cotton in there, and then just one by one just load them in and kind of press it down. I get them on opposite sides like that. I want to make sure that they're not rubbing against each other. And I'll put like a little cotton in between them. And then I just stack it on in here like that. And again, using the sides is best because then I can see them. You get the idea. And then I just keep packing them in there and then really make sure that there's extra cotton on top. Just pack down tight, and then you've got this really inexpensive, super lightweight, super secure, waterproof carrying case for your broadheads. So I hope that helps. You ought to consider this, okay, for your next hunt. You throw it in your backpack, you throw it in your bow case or something like that. You can just keep it in your truck. Whatever you're doing, I'm telling you, this is really a great option for carrying a lot of different broadheads wherever you go.